So hey, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and we're going to go out and check out some of our favorite places here in Deerfield Beach. So it's just 4 or 5 of our favorite places, but that's by no means the all of them. So hey, I'm Kev. And welcome to our channel. Living in Fort Lauderdale with Kev and Suze. Suze is out taking some other video too. So if you're kind of wondering what to do in Deerfield Beach, some of the things that are going on, some of the places you can visit, what you can see, come on along with us and check them out with us. So we're starting off today in Sullivan Park for a couple reasons. Number one, it's a relatively new park. It was opened in 2017. It's probably about a half an acre. It's got a nice little splash pad, about a 2,200 square foot splash pad for kids. It's got playgrounds, restrooms, picnic pavilion, and it's got the marina. But the coolest thing is that it actually starts the boat shuttle over to Deerfield Island Park, which is where we're heading today for our first stop. So come on along and just enjoy us and sit back and enjoy the sights, enjoy the scenes. We'll show you a little bit about Sullivan Park, and we'll take you on a little boat cruise over to Deerfield Island Park and check out the Intercoastal. So as you can see from a lot of the folks around here, it's an active place. So a lot of folks are out here playing, walking around, checking things out. So coming up on the little splash pad for the little kiddies. So actually there's quite a few kids out today. So unseasonably warm for South Florida, which is kind of amusing, but because it's basically warm everywhere we go. But you can see some of the kids in the background. So we're standing down here at the Intercoastal, just waiting for the shuttle to come to run us out to Deerfield Island Park. It's kind of unique in a couple of respects. Number one is that the only way you can get there is through a boat shuttle, and it runs every hour on the hour, and it's free, which is nice. And you can park for up to 4 hours at Sullivan Park if you can find a parking spot. So I'll let you know, parking is a little bit of a premium. There aren't that many spaces, so you may have to do what we did and kind of park across the street in a shopping center and take a little hike across the street. But again, it's well worth it. So, and as I said, you'll see it. If you visit the park, it's well worth it. So we'll tell you a little bit more about the park when we get out there. But I thought we'd take a little walk around so you can see the Intercoastal. Right behind us is a drawbridge that goes up about every hour on the half and the hour. So it goes up twice. So it's also one where if somebody's coming down with a big ship, they can actually call ahead and raise it and have it go up when it needs to go up. So again, we talk a little bit about parking, we talk a little bit about traffic, and these are some of the things that can kind of give a little bit of delay to parking and traffic, but still, it's well worth the trip. So as you can see here, beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Deerfield Beach. Probably one of our favorite places to go from a quiet perspective and to try to kind of get away from everything and unwind a little bit is basically Constitution Park Rec Center. It's a rec center, but it also has the Arboretum, which is kind of like a tree zoo. So the rec center itself is great. It's got a game room, it's got a big rec room, it's got a full kitchen. You can do whatever you want to do there. It's got playgrounds, tennis courts, outdoor basketball courts, all kinds of stuff. You can rent it out for parties and for all kinds of functions and whatnot. And it's just a great place to go and kind of hang out, especially if you're looking for a place to take the kids to go and you don't want to go get sand all over everything and they're getting a little tired of the beach. They're getting a little tired of just kind of hanging out by the pool. So it's a lot of neat things to do.
But to us, the real attraction to Constitution Park is the Arboretum, or the Tree Zoo, as they call it. It's about 9.5, almost 10 acres of land. It's got over 200 exotic trees from almost all the continents around the world, with the possible exception of Antarctica, where I don't think there is any trees. But there's displayed along about a half-a-mile walking path, and it's accessible by wheelchair, everything else. So it's basically set up for everybody to go see. And there's like tropical fruit, there's exotic trees, there's palms. It gives an indication of kind of the wetlands area around here, which is very much indicative of our very large neighbor to the west, the Everglades. It has bamboo trees and bamboo native types of things. And it also has its own butterfly garden, which, although not quite as large as Butterfly World in Coconut Creek, which if you check out our Coconut Creek video, you'll see some great information on the Butterfly World. But it's got a butterfly garden in there that basically you won't even know that the butterflies are flying around. So for Susan and I, it's a great place to go when we just want to kind of get out of the sun. We want to kind of get away from everything. We want to be quiet. We want to kind of go back and commune to nature. And it's just very, very, very enjoyable, very peaceful, very calm. So it's something, if you haven't seen it, it's definitely worth checking it out. And if you have little kids, if you have little ones and whatnot, it's a great place to take them. It's very, very educational, very entertaining, and the folks that work there are more than happy to help out and answer any questions you have. Perhaps our favorite place in Deerfield Beach is probably, and you can't come to Deerfield Beach and at least not go check this place out. It's called Quiet Waters Park. It's a huge park. It's about 430 acres, and it has all kinds of stuff. It has campgrounds, a bunch of different sites. It has some with teepees, some with picnic tables, grills, fire rings, running water, electricity. It has a volleyball court, horseshoe pits, tetherball. It's all free for registered campers. It also has a marina and you can rent boats, and you can do mountain bike trails and a skate park. I mean, it's got just about everything that you could have, and a splash adventure water park. It has rental facilities and picnic shelters, and you can get grills and tables and water. And you can rent all kind of stuff. It has, cable, bicycle and jogging paths, campgrounds and stuff like that. But probably the coolest thing about Quiet Waters Park is basically called Ski Rixen. And what it really is, it's kind of a cross between surfing, skiing, and wakeboarding. So what they've done is they have a 2,700 foot oval of a cable ski, and basically you hook up to it and it pulls you around the lake there. And I'm telling you, if you haven't seen it, it's awesome. If you haven't tried it, you need to. It's the coolest thing. I've never seen it anywhere else in the country, anywhere else that they haven't. And I understand that there may be some in other parts of the world, but I've never seen anything like this. And it is absolutely the coolest thing to see and to do. It's called Ski Rixen, and it's definitely worth checking out. But again, Quiet Waters Park itself is a great place to go. We like going there. We can basically go bike riding there. We can put our bikes in the back of the car, take them up, and go head to the bike trails. It's a great place to go walking. There's a lot of trails you can walk around, and you can see what's going on, kind of see what's happening. And you get a variety of different things that are going on there. If you want to go cook out, you can go cook out there. They have grills there, as I said. They have electricity there if you want to do something. You can rent the gazebo or rent a place to have small birthday parties. They even have larger ones that if you want to have like a corporate function, or if you want to have something a little bit larger and bring some folks in and stuff like that. Actually at the beach, Deerfield Beach right here. A little windy, a little rough. The dudes are out there getting some larger waves. So we're gonna head on down to the boardwalk right here. So take a look over our shoulder. You can see the beautiful pristine beaches. One of the cool things about Deerfield Beach is it's known as a clean beach. The water is actually very, very clear, more clear than any of the other beaches in Florida. It's actually been given awards for being a very, very clean beach. So we're going to take a little look around, look around Deerfield Beach, check out some of the sites, check out some of the people, and see what's going on. So come along with us. Let's go.
Kind of look look down and behind me, you'll see there's a nice boardwalk for this walk. So this walk makes it easy for basically for kids, for folks, even for folks that need wheelchair assistance, or if you're pushing the little ones around in a stroller, it makes it a whole lot easier to kind of move around. So and it's very well taken care of, very well maintained. But I think one of the most striking things is, as close as we are to the beach, and always used to seeing the palm trees and used to seeing some of the the other, and a lot of sand from the beach. In here you're seeing mangrove trees, and you're seeing some pine trees, and you're seeing all kinds of indigenous flora and fauna, which is actually kind of cool. So, and there's some folks right behind us are came over with us on the boat. So sounds kind of funny. It was all of a 4-minute cruise, but yeah, it's kind of neat. So a lot of folks out here, a lot of kids out here looking around. They actually have a little scavenger hunt for the kids. So so it gives kids something to do. And as you'll see, as we walk past, you'll see a lot of kids looking around, chasing after things. It's kind of help, little education for the kids, teach them a little bit, learn a little bit. They get a little prize. So actually kind of cool. One of the other things that was really neat is, if you look behind me, you'll see one of the many picnic areas where you can actually have a fire, which is actually very, very neat. Come over here, spend the day looking around, relaxing, little cookout. So one of the things, if you do decide to visit the Deerfield Island Park, you'll notice it's cooler, a little bit cooler than everywhere else, because it's basically covered a lot. They do really, really good job of making it, keeping it natural, keeping it looking good, everything else. So really kind of neat. We enjoy coming here and just kind of walking around, take a little walk, relaxing. Every once in a while we're coming up on a little pavilion. Every once in a while they have little shows or little speakers here talking about different things, which is kind of cool. So it's keeping in step and keeping in tune with a lot of the goals and the objectives of the Broward County Parks and Rec. They really, really want. I mean, whether you're here in Deerfield Beach or you've checked out some of our other videos around Tamarack and Margate, Fort Lauderdale, Coconut Creek, Coral Springs, one of the things that's consistent is that they really do take very good care of the parks, and they encourage people to come and visit and kind of hang out. So I don't see any turtles. I'm guessing all the everybody that's come out has kind of chased them away. Can only be accessed by boat. The boats run Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They pretty much run most of the day. I think the first one takes off around 10. On Sundays, the last boat leaves around 3:45. So you need to kind of plan accordingly. But as hopefully you'll see from the video, it is well worth a trip. We enjoy coming out here. I've lost count of the number of times we've come through here. So, but it's a terrific place, and we hope you'll enjoy it as much as we do.
Here, if you go to the mangrove trail, you've got the butterfly garden and the outdoor classroom, the ring display. And if you go to the right, you've got the Coquina Trail, which has endangered species and turtles and tortoises. So let's see if we can find some of those. Let's go. Okay, we're going to be looking for the gopher tortoise. It provides a home for many. It's got 420 species of animals that have been known to use a single gopher tortoise burrow. That's interesting. Wow. Here's some of our other wildlife items, or wildlife on the island that you can get. You've got the raccoon, the spotted skunk, the great blue heron, the great horned owl. Nice. Gray squirrel as well. See what we can find. Here we go. Here, this is a very beautiful trail Got a lot of the coconuts. Oh, got a big iguana here. Check it out. Oh, he's running. Look at it. A nice size here. Look at that. Over here in Deerfield Park Island. Look at that. There he goes. There he goes.
So another one of our favorite places is the Deerfield Beach International Pier. Now, this is kind of cool for a couple reasons. Number one is it's about 1,000 feet long, so you can basically go way out into the water. And you can kind of see all kinds of things that are going on, and it really draws all kinds of people. Over thousands of visitors and fishermen each year. You can rent fishing rods. It's actually got almost a full-blown tackle shop there. Fresh and frozen bait, fishing accessories, ice t-shirts. And it also, one of the things that we like about it is that they actually host environmental workshops throughout the year that are free to the public, and that's great for kids, it's great for adults, and it's such a cool place to be. One of the neatest things that we found is that there's actually a portal that it's as part of a camera that is dropped about 30 feet underwater, so you can kind of see what's going on underwater. You can see the sea life and marine life that's happening, and around the portal is all kinds of examples of the different types of fish that you see. You see pompano, you see wahoo, you see the different types of fish. So it's really kind of a very cool thing for us to do, and kind of a neat thing for everybody to go back and see. On basically any day, you'll see anywhere from 50 to 100 people out there fishing. We've actually seen a couple of the little ones out there going out fishing for the first time, which is actually very, very neat as far as we're concerned. So it's very, very interesting. Great place to relax. And it's located right next to one of the nicest little snack areas around there too. So it's a great place to go and kind of hang out. Hopefully those are the things that we find interesting, and things that we like to do here in Deerfield Beach. I'm sure that when you come down here, you'll find your own things, and if you found some of the things that we do interesting and informative, we hope that you'll consider subscribing to our channel. Again, it's Living in Fort Lauderdale with Kevin Suze. Again, we'd love to have you subscribe to it, and to click on the little bell to get notified when we drop new videos. So, but it's just a wonderful area down here. Deerfield Beach is terrific. The folks down here are great. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff to do. So until next time, take care.